This is the new Dark Bones event camo in Modern Warfare 2. If you unlock this camo on every weapon the entire game, you unlock an animated mastery Skull Eater camo, which will show at the end of the video. I'm going to show you guys the quickest way to unlock this camo on every weapon class. That way you can get the new mastery camo quickly, and this event is a lot easier than the last one. If you want to see any more videos like this, any more camo guides, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. Some of the challenges are bugged and people are having issues progressing past them. However, there is a workaround and we will be talking about that as well. To find the new camo challenges, you want to go to the top of the menu screen, click on the events tab, and you're going to find the trophy hunt event camo challenges. This event works just like the last one. There's 10 different challenges, one for each weapon type. When you finish one of these challenges, you're going to unlock the Dark Bones camo on every weapon in that category. So when you finish the handgun challenge, you'll get the Dark Bones camo for every handgun. You don't have to use all of them. You just have to use one weapon from every class. When you finish all 10 of these, you're then going to get the mastery tab done. This is going to get you the animated mastery camo, and it's going to get you the mastery charm as well. So for assault rifles, you've got to get 250 operator kills with ARs. For battle rifles, you've got to get 30 headshots with BRs. For marksman rifles, you've got to get 25 long shots with marksman rifles. For launchers, you've got to get 40 kills with launchers. Super simple. For LMGs, you've got to get 30 mounted kills with an LMG. For melee, you've got to get 30 operator kills from behind. For handguns, you've got to get 50 kills with pistols. For shotguns, you've got to get 30 Hipfires with shotguns. For SMGs, you've got to get 3 operator kills without dying 20 times. For sniper rifles, you got to get 30 long shots with a sniper rifle. Now, what makes this event so much easier than the last one, shipment 24/7 is still in the game, so most of these challenges can be done extremely quickly. So the first challenge, getting 250 operator kills with an AR, is straightforward. All you want to do is pick up your favorite AR and head into shipment. It's only going to take you 5 or 6 games. I'm not going to give an exact build because any AR is going to work. The ISO Hemlock is really good on shipment. So is the Chimera. But if you prefer a different AR, just use whatever you prefer. This is one of the easiest out of all the challenges. It's just going to take a couple games because obviously getting 250 kills doesn't happen in one game. For the second challenge, getting 30 headshots with battle rifles, I am going to give you a class because I think there is one weapon that makes this way easier than all the other ones. This is the Cronin Squirrel. What you want to do is put this in single fire. This is a one-shot headshot. Look at how oh, I gotta reload. Look at how easy it is to get headshots on this weapon. So yeah, I've already got, what is that, 4 or 5 since we started this clip. You've only got to get 30. You'll probably be able to finish this in one game with this class setup. This weapon is insane when going for headshots. These are the attachments for our setup. Once again, this is the Cronin Squirrel. We got the SB6 barrel. We got the FFS OV laser. We've got the Cronin Mini Pro optic. We've got the SAB comb. And for the underbarrel, we've got the Demo Firm grip. If you don't have these attachments unlocked, it really doesn't matter too much. I didn't even tune these. All you want to do is use this weapon in single fire, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. If you don't have this weapon unlocked yet, because it is a battle pass weapon, a lot of the other ones are going to work well. The Lockman is also a one-shot headshot. It just shoots a little bit slower. But if you have the Cronin Squirrel, use this one in single fire. You'll get it done in one game. For the third challenge, we've got to get 25 long shots with marksman rifles. So obviously, we're not going to be playing shipment because you can't get long shots with marksman rifles on shipment. I recommend playing Ground War or 10v10. Both of these modes are pretty easy to get long shots. Ground War, obviously, because it's a giant map. All of the engagements are going to be at a long distance, and there's quite a few good 10v10 maps that are good for farming long shots. I recommend using the Tempest Torrent because we can get 50 rounds in this, and it's pretty good at longer ranges. That right there was a one-shot kill at a long range, and it's got a pretty fast fire rate. For the attachments, we're using the Seiken Tread 40 muzzle, the 24-inch Outreach 4 barrel, the SZ SR07 optic, the Seiken ZX grip for the rear grip, then the 50-round drum magazine. Once again, the attachments aren't crazy important, but if you're using the Tempest Torrent with this setup, it should only take you a couple of games to get all 25 long shots. The fourth challenge is to get 40 kills with rocket launchers. This one's easy. Just take an RPG into shipment and you'll get it done in 1 to 2 games. And yes, punching enemies with the RPG does count once you run out of ammo. Challenge number 5 is 30 mounted kills with LMGs. This one's super simple. On shipment, when you spawn in, just mount on something like this box right here, and then just wait for enemies to come by and mow them down. You should be able to get this done in one game. It really doesn't matter what LMG you use. Just try to pick an LMG with a large ammo count. That way you can just sit mounted down and finish them all off. Honestly, we might be able to get all 30 kills from mounting in this one spot. And if you die like we're about to, just spawn in a new location, mount again, and rinse and repeat 30 times. Bada bing, bada boom. Challenge number 6 is 30 Backstabbers with melee weapons. This one, all you want to do is run around with a melee weapon on shipment. I recommend the Kodachis because it makes it a little bit easier to knife someone in the back when they're using a riot shield. But if all you have is the normal combat knife, that works as well. And then just rinse and repeat for a couple of games, and this one will be done. Challenge number 7 is to get 50 operator kills with pistols. This is super easy with the new F-Tac Siege pistol. This thing is an absolute monster on shipment. It's got a 72 round magazine. If you don't have this unlocked, any other akimbo pistol will work. 50 kills should only take a couple of games on shipment with these weapons. Challenge number 8 is 30 hipfire kills with shotguns. And if you use the broadside shotgun, this challenge is, yeah, you can see what's going on here. You've just got to do this 30 times. Our attachments for this are the SADX muzzle, the Gunner D20 barrel, the Point G3P04 laser, the Dashbolt 60 bolt, and the 20 shell drum mag. You can use other shotguns, but this shotgun is by far going to be the absolute quickest to get these hipfire kills done. Challenge number 9 is to get 3 kills without dying 30 times with SMGs. This challenge is actually bugged for a lot of weapons. A lot of people are telling me they aren't able to progress on this. That's because not all SMGs work for some reason. Obviously, that's a bug and will probably get fixed in the future. If you do want to progress on this challenge, use the Lockman sub. There's a couple other weapons that do work, but the Lockman sub is a good weapon. This one works. So if you're trying to do this challenge using other weapons, I know the 9K doesn't work, and I think the Veil also doesn't work. However, the Lockman sub is great, and this one will actually let you progress towards the challenge. Once again, just play shipment. Try to get 3 kills without dying. Once you get 2 kills, if you want to camp for the 3rd one, that also works. However, most people can probably just get these by rushing around on shipment normally. The class setup I was using was the Lockman Pulsar barrel, the Point G3P04 laser, the FT mobile stock, the Lockman TG10 rear grip, and then the 50 round drum. The 10th and final challenge is to get 30 long shots with sniper rifles. Once again, I recommend 10v10 and or ground war. Both of these are going to offer very long range engagements, making it easy to get all of these. I'm using the intervention. However, whatever sniper you feel most comfortable with is going to work great for this challenge, and you should be able to get it in just a couple games of ground war. And finally, once you complete all 10 of those challenges, you're going to unlock the Skull Eater Mastery camo. This is what it looks like. I think it looks better on weapons like this where you can actually see like the skull there, but overall this camo's kind of lackluster. I think the Boeing Blossoms camo from the last event looks a little bit better. It is animated, but it is so hard to tell. There's a little bit of a moving effect underneath it. I'm not even sure you can tell in this because it's a super unnoticeable moving effect. I'm glad they're doing camos like this, but this one is just, I don't know. It doesn't even light up in the dark. I'll take it in a darker environment and show you. Here it is in the dark, and you can see it doesn't really light up. There's a little bit of reflection from the light, but overall, it's a little bit lackluster. But then again, this camo is extremely easy to get. This one's only going to take you a couple hours of grinding, where Boeing Blossoms took quite a bit longer than that. I'd still recommend getting it because, yes, this is a limited time camo. Once this event's over, you will probably never be able to get this again. That's just how Boeing Blossoms is. Boeing Blossoms actually got updated with this update, and it looks a lot better. And if you didn't unlock Boeing Blossoms, you can't unlock it anymore. It was only for that event. You can still get the Winds of Ash, but getting all of the Winds of Ash camo doesn't unlock Boeing Blossoms. So for that reason, I'd recommend just getting on shipment this weekend, grinding out camos, even if you find this camo mid, because there's a chance next season they're going to update this camo and it's going to look a lot better, and you might never have the opportunity to unlock it again. Okay, in this lighting, it actually looks kind of sick. If you put it right in the light, I like how it shines like that. But with that, guys, we're going to wrap up this video. If you want to see any more videos of us covering guides here for Modern Warfare 2 or any sort of news, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.